Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Jay on the Segway. Look, today's video is going to be talking about the Insta360 quick readers. So, Insta360 has a quick reader for every camera that they have. Each quick reader is specifically for each camera. So let's say you have an Insta360 Ace Pro 2 and you have an Insta360 X4. These are the latest and the best from Insta360 when you're talking about hardware. What do I mean by hardware? Well, the SD card reader for the X4, for example, is the fastest SD card reader Insta360 make. It supports USB 3.0, and it supports up to like a terabyte, I think, of storage. So here it is right here. So what I like about these quick readers, guys, is let's say you have an Ace Pro 2 and you have an X4. But you don't want to buy quick readers for both cameras because they are expensive. And some people is like, do I really need them? Basically, what these quick readers do is they go into the USB-C port of the side of your camera. So you're going to have to take the door off. That's a very simple process. The issue I have, people drive out here like they're on a racetrack. The issue I have with the quick readers is, one, they're not cross-compatible with other cameras. Two, once you plug them in, this quick reader is now plugged into the X4. Not a big deal, right? Well, what about the microphone adapter? What if you want to use a Rode or DJI or any other microphone, which, by the way, shout outs to you, Lonzy. I'm using the A30 microphone kit right now. Have it tucked inside my shirt with the windsock on. You can't tell, could you? You would have never known if I didn't say anything. So the X4, this SD card reader is in the X4, right? I'm not going to be able to use external audio with this camera. Lucky for us, this camera does work with the DJI Mic 2 and the DJI Mic Mini via Bluetooth, but it sounds like poo-poo. So I personally wouldn't recommend doing it. So you sacrifice any availability or any options when it comes to using the quick readers, right? While recording. These things aren't all bad. A problem is it blocks the battery door. So I cannot get this battery out with this quick reader recording. Now, if the quick reader's in the camera and they come in really tight, Insta360 warns you that if you're doing hard activities, let's say you're cycling and you have this thing hard mounted to your actual handlebar mount and you're riding off-road and it's constantly shaking, there is a chance that this SD card reader will disconnect from the camera itself and whatever you're recording will not be saved, okay? You have to put an SD card in this thing. Let me show you guys. See, SD card reader. You lift up the flap. You have the lightning cable for you Apple guys. So if you guys have an iPod or iPad or iPhone that still uses the lightning cable, you guys can still use this thing when you want to edit your videos from whatever you recorded while this was connected to the camera while having that little SD card. You see that little bad boy right there? Insta360 usually recommends you use the SD cards. I do have a scan disc in here. It's going to work just as well. But anywho, when you have this plugged into your camera and you are recording all footage, I have an SD card in the camera itself and I have one inside this SD card reader. It will always save to the SD card reader. When the SD card reader gets full, it won't save to anything. So don't think it's going to automatically start to save to the camera itself just because you ran out of space on your SD card reader. That's not how this goes. So you have to keep track of how much storage space you've used up on this thing. Now, so why should you get the SD card reader? Well, if you're on a long motorcycle trip, right, and you just want to save as much space as possible, you have options. You can put an SD card in the camera and put a really big one also inside the SD card reader. Record with the SD card reader. If you're using an Ace Pro 2 and an X4 and you want to get an SD card reader for one or the other, I'll tell you to get one for the X4. I use my X4 as a B-roll camera. What does that mean exactly? Well, I'll mount this on a selfie stick, have it on a bicycle, a motorcycle, or on a car, on some sort of a mount, and I'll have this hooked up to the GPS remote that Insta360 offers, and I'll just have this thing outside, and I'll just turn it on and record whenever I feel like it, and turn it off. This will just be filler recordings for whatever video I'm recording. So I'll always have a helmet camera and I'll have this guy mounted somewhere on the outside of the vehicle, whether I'm in a car, motorcycle, and it'll just be recording, okay? Keep in mind, my guys and gals, this SD card reader takes away the waterproofness of this camera. So once you take that door off of that USB-C port and you connect this thing in here, you take away all your waterproofing. It will be dust proof. For you guys on dirt roads and stuff like that, you should be able to use this setup in dusty conditions. I just wouldn't get it wet. And just so you guys can see how tough this SD card reader is when it holds on to it snaps into place. So don't worry about if it's on your motorcycle and it's bouncing around and waving around, or if it's on your car and you're going 200 miles an hour. This SD card reader ain't coming out. It's in there really good. You can use this thing as a regular SD card reader, guys. Like, don't think just Insta360 X4 or Ace Pro 2. Don't think just that, okay? You can use this as an SD card storage thing right here. You know, maybe you got SD card from your Sony camera and you want to take the SD card out of your Sony camera, which is what I'm using right now, the ZV-1, shout out to Sony, and you put it inside of here and you snap this into your laptop because you do have a USB-C port on your laptop. I just put the memory card inside of the quick reader, and now I'm connecting the quick reader to my Android. And then you're going to see a connection, some sort of a identifier. You see, open to Insta360 to handle quick reader. I'm going to click OK just to entertain this idea, okay? Just to entertain it. This wasn't recorded on my Insta360 X4, but just so you guys know, you can use this as an SD card reader. So I'm going to hit quick reader and I'm going to hit all. All the video files on this thing is going to show up here, okay? All the Insta360 stuff. If you hit this button right here, some of you guys might have to do this when you first connect it to your device. So as long as it's on Insta360 USB drive, you see how it says right here, my tab, J on the Segway Tab 9 Ultra, we got the SD card because this tablet does have an SD card reader built into it. That'll be that SD card and an Insta360 USB drive. You select it, it's gonna be this screen that you see next, and you see on the very bottom it says use this folder. That's all you gotta do. It'll show you all the video files that you have that was recorded with the Insta360 cameras. It don't matter if it's the Ace Pro, Ace, or the X4 or the X3. If you take the memory cards out of any of those cameras and you put it in this quick reader, because this is the fastest one and you just happen to have it, you can freaking put it in here and you'll see all your videos from that. But we're not using this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go to File. If you guys are Android, you're looking for this icon on the bottom, on the left side, the little file folder looking icon. We're gonna click on that. And you see it shows up as an independent storage device, USB storage 1. Remember I told you internal storage is the tablet itself. SD card is the SD card I have in the actual SD card slot that this tablet has available. And then we have this USB storage. And then all you're going to do is find your files. For me, I believe it's under private, M4 root, clip. And these are all the videos that I just recorded that you guys are going to see. And all I got to do is hold it down, select all of the video files. All of the files selected are the ones I'm going to move. And all you're going to do is find where you want to move those files. You can copy them or you can move them. I usually move them to free up the space on the memory card. So I'm going to go to my SD card. I'm going to go to, I'm sure I got ZV-1. Yep, ZV-1. And you could make a folder. So I'm going to hit the plus here, make a folder. Insta360 quick reader. Hit create, click on it, and then hit move here. Now this video, look at how fast it's transferring the video files. You can always be limited by either the hardware of the device you're going to use to edit your videos or the hardware of the device that you plug into your hardware to edit the videos. So this tablet here supports USB 3.0. And this is a 3.0 quick reader, which is the fastest one at the moment of this recording. Insta360 may put out something that do USB 4.0 speeds, and then we rocking and rolling. But while I'm recording this video, it is USB 3.0. Once these files are over, then you're good to go. You make sure that you pull down from the top of the menu, all you Android guys, and you see where it says USB storage added. You want to hit that and unmount it. I'm not doing that now because it's still moving the files over. But once you're done, before you disconnect that SD card quick reader from your device, you unmount it first. Wait for the prompt to tell you that it's been unmounted and then disconnect it. Take your memory card, put it back in your Sony ZV-1. If that's what you were doing, that's what I was doing. So that's what I'm going to do, and so on and so forth. This saves battery, by the way. On the X4, you do not have to use the battery by having this camera on to wirelessly connect or wirelessly transfer your videos from the X4 to your cell phone or to your tablet or to your computer. You take the SD card out, you put it inside this thing right here. If that's where the video footage is saved, if it's saved on a camera's memory card, put it in this thing, put this thing in your computer or on your phone, you know, to your phone, to your laptop, and you got connectivity, my guys. So there's one thing I need to show to you guys because this is important. My cell phone, for example, is a little thick. That's what she said. And this thing won't connect to my phone necessarily with just USB-C. So I have to get this adapter. Here it is right here. This right here is a USB-C male to USB-C female end adapter. So if I have the X4, you see I have my Samsung Galaxy, it's not connecting, it's not going in the USB-C port. My case is too thick. So if you don't want to remove your case, you get an adapter like this, you connect this to it, and boom, we got connectivity. Something you guys need to know real quick is whatever device you did the edits on for your videos, like if I take this thing and I have footage that I recorded on the X4 or the Ace Pro 2, doesn't matter. If I have footage on this SD card that I put inside of here and I connect it to my phone, if I perform edits on any videos on the SD card, those edits only save to the phone that you did the edits on. I will take this same SD card, put it in my tablet, and those edits that I did while it was connected to my phone will not be there. Those edits are saved to that device. So keep that in mind when you want to edit your videos. That's art that's on these little things here. Make sure that you do all of your edits on one device. That way you're not doing edits all over again. Guys, I need you to do me a favor. Go in the description. You're going to see a YouTube channel link down there. I need you to go over there and support my girl Connie. She's been supporting me heavy since she's found my channel. So I'm trying to share the love back. Get over there, guys. Show some support. She's running a new channel. She's got maybe 1 or 2 videos up by the time you get over there. I need you to go over there and subscribe. You know, start liking her videos, motivate her, push her. If you guys travel, for example, she's starting a motovlog channel where she wants to start exploring the world on her motorcycle. And she's gonna need some ideas. I ride my motorcycle, and I got a lot of ideas, but you guys probably got some also. So within the United States, obviously, maybe some Canada. She's down there in Houston, Texas. So I don't know if she's gonna go to Mexico, but it would be nice. But you guys may see her on the channel in the future. We do have ideas on meeting up to go ride with my relative as well. And we'll just do some rides when we can. We just got to get in when you can, you know, get it in when you fit in. So get over there and show us some support, guys. I think that's all I really got as far as this goes. If you guys have any questions though, please get in the comments below. I do personal videos like on Snapchat for people. If you want to see a little bit more details, like how to pull the files, how to find the files on this thing, because when you connect this thing to your device for the first time, always make sure you have the Insta360 app downloaded. If it is a phone or a tablet and the Insta360 app is downloadable to that device, make sure you download it and make sure you start an account, okay? Pick an email and password that you can remember the password to, because you guys will need to log on from time to time. Insta360 are always doing updates to their app, to their phones, to their apps, to their cameras. And when they do updates, they'll require you to log in. So pick an email and password that you remember the password to, something you can remember the password easily to, because you are going to need it. The thing has multi-uses to it. You can connect it to your camera, record videos, and then have that extra capacity. One memory card in here, one memory card in the actual camera. You can use it as only, you don't have to have a SD card in the camera. This can have no SD card in it and only this. And as long as this is connected to the camera and the connection is there, it'll save the video to the SD card reader inside this quick reader. And then, like I said, when you guys want to edit your videos, you just got to take this thing from your camera, just disconnect it, plug it into your phone or your laptop or your tablet, whatever you're using to edit your videos, just plug it into that, find the files and get to editing, okay? But that's all I got, guys. And this is not a sponsored video. This is just a video that I've made, and a lot of people are watching the video. I almost wonder, like, what questions do you have? So I'm asking you, what questions do you have? Because I got these things with me all the time. So if there's a question that you have that you didn't see the answer to in the video, I got you, man. This is what I do. I do make the short videos, like I said, on I could do it on Instagram as well. Instagram, Snapchat. I can make a video and send it to you and to answer your question if you prefer it that way. Okay, so get in the comments, man. Hit the like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and a bunch of other things. You can scroll through my channel and see what type of videos I make. I am very responsive to my audience. I like to just help you guys. That's what I do. I just got monetized, so shout outs to you guys for watching my videos, enough for me to get enough credentials to be monetized. So I'm on my journey, guys. Get on yours. All right, Jay on the Segway. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. But do hit the like button, man. Because if you was here until you heard me say that, come on, rock with your boy, okay? All right, I'm out of here, man. Peace.